Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the 4th of July. So in the States it's the 4th of July weekend, so happy 4th of July you guys that are in the US that are celebrating this. I think it's going to be fun. It looks like the 4th falls on Tuesday this coming week, so we still have a few days, but a lot of these companies are starting to do 4th of July sales starting now. So I was able to get Raging Bull to give me a link to their 4th of July sale starting now. I think it ends on Tuesday. So it's pretty cool. They're giving 70% off. One thing to do is to click the link in the description below. It'll take you to the page you're looking at now. But try and be patient with it. It's taken forever to load, so I had to sit on this page. You probably saw as I started the video, the page still wasn't loaded. It's taken a weirdly long time to load, and so just be patient with it. But what will happen is you'll see this page here once you click on the link in the description below, and you'll get the coupon code, save70. And if you click on these links and use the coupon code at these links right here, you can pick any of their services and get it for 70% off, which is awesome. And so they have a bunch of services. Let's see how many they have now. So 3, 6, 9. They have 9 services. And so some of them are run by Jeff Bishop, like Bullseye Trades, Wall Street Bookie. Some are run by Jason Bond, Lightning Alerts, and Small Account Challenge or Small Account Journey. Some are run by Jeff Williams, like Atomic Trades and Market Navigator. So I've had quite a few people asking what are the best services to buy here, which ones would I recommend. I like most of them, and so I was going to compare and contrast a couple of them. I've had quite a few people asking, can I compare Market Navigator by Jeff Williams and Small Account Journey by Jason Bond. And so I thought that was pretty interesting that people are looking at the same two as being potentially something they'd like to buy. So let's start off with Market Navigator. So Jeff Williams has a service called Market Navigator. It's worth $15.99 a year, but if you purchase using the July 4th Save 70 code right here on this link, you can get it for $479 a year, which is a total bargain in my opinion. Most of these are bargains when you start to look at the actual quality of the service that you get. So what I'll do is I'll leave some links to Market Navigator and the reviews that I've done of it in the past, because I've done quite a lot of stuff on this, in the description below that you can kind of go and check out. But I can give you a brief overview of what the service is, and that might help, figure out whether it's something you want to do. So Jeff Williams has been trading for about 15 years now. I've followed him for probably a decade of that now. And so I've seen him go through different trading strategies, and he's always been very, very transparent, very honest, and very good at what he does. But he doesn't trade with a lot of money. He's not one of these people with a $2 million account. So something that is very relatable is you'll buy like $500 or $1,000 worth of SPY options in Market Navigator. And he does this every day. And the cool thing is he sends out his actual plan pre-market. So even if you're not going to trade with him that day, you still have an overview of what the market's going to do. So we can have a look at some of that right now if you want. I'm in all the Raging Bull services, by the way, so let me see. Market Navigator, Trade of the Day, Trading Journal. So let me see. Trade of the Day, training. I haven't looked at this for a while. Usually I just get the emails. I've shown these in videos before, but some people are fairly new. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the actual emails, but I don't think they're actually in here. You know where it'll be? Probably on the notifications that you get. So in the Raging Bull dashboard, you can go to emails, and you'll often get like the last couple of days of emails. So let's see if we can find one here for Market Navigator. Here we go. So every morning with Market Navigator, you get today's trade idea. And so you get a slight overview of what the futures are doing. So on Friday they were green. You get the major economic data, because these are day trades. So basically what he's doing is one SPY day trade, sometimes two. Usually day trades, I'd say 90% of the time they're day trades. Sometimes you'll hold them overnight, but the vast majority of the time it's day trades. And all he's doing is buying calls or puts on SPY. So really simple. And so it really matters what the economic data is for the day, because some of these announcements can really shift how the markets react and move. So he tells you, what's going on, and then he talks a little bit about what might happen and what his plan is, which is cool. So the thing that people that have time will really like is he's in the chat room live streaming from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time every single day, giving just a running commentary, doing the trades live, talking about things, answering questions. So it's very hands-on, and some people love that because they have the time to do it, and some people don't because they're busy at work or whatever. But I really like it, sitting down and just listening to Jeff talk and answer questions for 2 or 3 hours every day. He does it in the afternoon as well, which is cool. So he talks about his trades. He talks about his key areas, so he talks about that a little bit, and then he gives his particular option trade for the day. But the timing is the key part, right? So being in the chat room live is really helpful because you can see when he enters, he'll say, look, I'm entering it now, this is why, blah, blah, blah. And so if you're interested in day trading, SPY options, this is a really good service. And so he often looks for pullbacks at 9:45 a.m. and then enters calls. And this works fantastically well. So I saw an email the other day. I have so many services I get mixed up with what's what, but I saw an email from Raging Bull the other day that sent me to his trader sync. So basically you get all the details of all the trades he did. And in June he hit 18 out of 19 trades, and you can see them all listed here on SPY. So you can see the SPY options, it's these guys, and it gives the entry price, the return percentage, how much he made, close time, open time, strike, all this. Hold time was 7 hours and 58 minutes. I think that's right, or yeah, looks kind of weird. 1 hour, 32 minutes, 22 hours. So he does swing trade them sometimes 23 minutes. So yeah, so they can vary a bit, but it's a really consistent service. I really like it. I think it's, for the price, especially for this discount price, is $479 a year. It's a total bargain. I mean, it's really a bargain. I think you guys that like to day trade options would love Stock Navigators. So I'll leave some links to go and check out more about that. I have written reviews about it. I've done videos about it over the last few years, or last year or so, and I think it's something you'll really be interested in. The other one that people keep asking about is Small Account Journey. So Small Account Journey has been one of the most interesting services I've seen for quite a long time. So let's go and have a look at Small Account Journey. It's run by Jason Bond. Jason's here. Small Account Journey. So you got chat room, which is cool. You get the account status, which we're going to go through with a fine tooth comb in a minute, because it's changed a lot. And I think people that gave up on the service in the early days will be kind of annoyed seeing this, because, committing to things really does pay off. And this is a really good example of why you should commit to something and not just give up, at the first few hurdles. So basically what this is it's a service where it's swing trading, and it's swing trading bull puts. And so again, I've written reviews and things about this. I'll leave links to them in the description below. But make sure you come back to the link that's in the description, which will give you this 70% off for all of these services, whichever ones you pick. So first of all, I haven't actually looked in the 2K chat yet, so I'm going to open that up and have a look. So these are spreads. If you're not a spread trader, or you don't really want to learn how to do a bull put, then it's something that you probably want to learn before you join the service. Although there's plenty of education about how to do it, it'd still be useful to have the bare minimum knowledge of how to place these types of trades. So yeah, so for the 2K small challenge, the idea is that every so often Jason will start with $2,000 and he'll try and trade it using these bull put spreads into as much as possible, right? And so it's been really interesting to see how Jason has progressed over the last 6 months. His first few challenges flopped because there's always that risk. If you try and turn $2,000 into $100,000, you're going to lose that $2,000 a few times. You're going to have to take on that higher risk to get that higher reward. The cool thing is I've seen Jason change his rules and things, and it's really made a big difference to his trading. So let's see where we're at with this. Small Account Journey. So you can start here, see what comes up. Okay, go from there. Watch this lesson before the next trade is alerted. Okay, I'm not doing that. That's weird. Redirect me here. Let's get to the see if I go to Jason Bond, Small Account Journey. So basically, you'll see from some of the results here, I'll show you the latest results first, and then I'll show you the previous results and how Jason's changed. So you can tell from the spreadsheet, this is the track record from the trades. And this is for the last 2 or 3 months. So the date that these were entered is right here. So I'll try and zoom in, hopefully. You can see the entry date for the first entry was April 24th. So he started this April 24th. It's now July 1st. And he's lost twice in that time. So I'll zoom out here and see. He's placing these bull puts on Tesla and Meta and NVDA and Apple a little bit. And you can see on, I think it's actually 3 times he's lost if you look at. But the good thing is the number of losses is actually good because it shows his strategy is able to soak up a loss, which is a big flaw with some of these strategies. Actually, it's 2 losses. There you go. So he had a loss here, and then he had a loss right here. But the cool thing is, I don't know how many trades this is. It's quite a lot though. Let's just count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. It's just roughly it's about 45 trades. 2 losses and 45 trades, which is awesome. You can see the percentage wins here. So these are also typically swing trades. They're not day trades. Occasionally, they'll be closed on the same day. So for example, this very first one here, you can see he entered a Tesla bull put, and he entered on the 24th and exited pretty soon afterwards for a 19% return. The next one, it was a 2-day swing trade, entered on the 26th, exited on the 28th for a 51% return on his buying power, which is what's amazing about these bull puts. So you can see the sort of returns. He started with $2,000. You can see it going up here. So within a few trades, we're at 5,000. A few more were at 8,000, 10,000, 12,000. And then he took a hit. But the cool thing is he didn't lose all the accounts. So he went from 12,000 down to 8,000. $8,000 from 2,000 is still a massive win. Then he can basically go back on track, kept going, it built up again, and he's hitting 15,000 up here. And then it's at like 17,000 almost here. This latest loss was a minus 14% loss. So huge kudos to Jason Bond for getting the strategy really dialed in here for people that are starting this $2,000 account challenge. So over the last 3 months, he's gone from 2,000 to 15,000. And I think that is extraordinary, especially when there's losses involved. He's proven over the course of like the last few months that he can take losses. So this is something that I'm going to start paying a lot more attention to. Just because it's fantastic. That track record of using these bull puts to be able to do this. Swing trading is really amazing. So pretty excited about that. So that's small account journey from Jason Bond. Currently, if you click the link in the description below and go to right here, you'll get it for $599 a year, 70% off. So really cool. So you can learn how to do these bull puts if you don't know how to do them. They're really easy. They just seem a bit weird if you're not used to it, but it's something that's fairly easy to do. So definitely check that out. Highly recommend Small Account Journey. It's probably my favorite service. You know, for a long time, I think Jason was just trying to really dial in this idea of being able to take a really small amount of money. Small for him is $2,000. You know, he has a multi-million-dollar accounts. So $2,000 and be able to build that into much more. And I think this is going to be great. I think we're going to see this go to 20, 30, 40,000 over the next few months. So good time to join, I think. See how it goes. So people were also asking me, how's it different from Wall Street Bookie? So the story here is Jason started a service called Wall Street Bookie. And he was doing these bull puts exactly the same as what he's doing now. But Jeff Bishop ended up taking over Wall Street Bookie. And Jason started this small account journey himself. So now the main guy doing the Wall Street Bookie stuff is Jeff Bishop, who's had 20 plus years experience doing it. So he's definitely a good person to do. But I have to admit, I've been following Jason's small account journey a little bit more. I find Jason a very good teacher. He was a school teacher for a long time, and he's more like, he does explain things more, and you can see he's more transparent in that, like, you can see his whole, like, every single win and loss here. Whereas when I go to Wall Street Bookie, I don't see that. I can't find Jeff's thing. I mean, I like Jeff. I've had many conversations with Jeff. I've done interviews with him on this channel. He's a great guy, but I can't find a Wall Street bookie track record anywhere. So there's a chat room, bookie room. Let's see what people have been saying in here. Just having a look through some of the comments here. Nothing particularly exciting. So the thing that I prefer about Small Account Journey is, one, it's designed for people with smaller accounts. Two, Jason is more transparent from what I've seen with giving out his track record. He's more dedicated. He seems to be online more. He's basically streaming a lot. He's in chat rooms a lot. He just seems to be more at it than Jeff Bishop. Don't get me wrong, Jeff Bishop's awesome, but I really like his bullseye trades, for example. But honestly, between Wall Street Bookie and Small Account Journey, I would pick Small Account Journey every day. Now, when you're doing Small Account Journey, though, you have to be aware that it's not like infallible. We've had a good bull run recently, so part of that could be, could explain this, although probably not. He's had several challenges where he was getting started where he did not do well. And part of that was his risk management, but he's really addressed that, which is something I also really appreciate with him. For example, here, this was one of the first Small Account Journeys he tried, and he did really great for a while. He turned that $2,000 into $8,000, and then he lost it all in one trade. The cool thing is he's learned from that, and he's implemented safeguards into this latest strategy that involve, like, they mitigate this risk. And you saw that from the data I showed. It mitigates this risk of losing it all after like 10 trades. So it's really cool. So yeah, I think I've given a decent explanation here of these. Again, I think linking everything in the description below will help because, first of all, you can come to this page, but you'll also be able to go and see all the stuff for Market Navigator, Small Account Journey, and Wall Street Bookie. Those are the ones I'm getting asked about the most. One thing that did start recently was Atomic Trades. I haven't been following it, so let's have a quick look and see if there's a track record or anything for Jeff Williams' Atomic Trades. There is a trading journal, so let's see how he's been doing. This is a swing trading service, and it is supposed to be trying to turn 5,000 into 25,000 over the next few months or a year. So just kind of looking at it here, not super excited about this. I mean, it looks very varied, 21% win, minus 21%, so you basically gave that back on these two trades. This one's open, these two are open. So there's a positive overall for closed trades, maybe 10% on this one. This kind of rules out this, and you're left with this. But I don't know how these open trades are doing, so I'll probably wait for a little bit and then do a full review video on Atomic Trades as well. My experience with Jeff Williams has been fantastic though with Market Navigator, but also all of his other services over the years. So I fully expect Atomic Trades to do really well as time goes on. It's just too hard with very limited data at the moment to tell. Anyway, check the link in the description below. Come to this page. Be patient with it as it loads. It's been a bit slow to load. And check out some of these services. My recommendation is if you want to be on the sell side of things, I would do Small Account Journey. $5.99 a year is a total bargain. For this, if you like to buy options like buy calls and puts on SPY, Market Navigator would be the choice for me. All these other services I really like too, but most people seem to be interested in the ones that I've mentioned, so I thought I'd just leave it at that. If you have any requests for me to go through some of these other services, I'm happy to do so. Check my channel though, maybe search the channel if you can, because I've done lots of stuff on lightning alerts, options ace, bullseye trades, and so forth. So anyway, hopefully it's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.